Lee Hogan here, VIP TV, down at Four Corners Gym in Aintree, I believe, Liverpool, with former ABA champion, 2023, was it 54 kilo?
54 kg, yeah.
Kurt Wiggins. How you doing, Kurt?
I'm great, yeah. Very good.
I'm catching up. We've spoke many a time. I don't think we've ever spoken on camera before.
No.
But I've bumped into you many times down at the Solly normally.
Yeah.
Where I think just before you went on to win the ABAs, I was asking her about you, finding a little bit about yourself. And you said, yeah, I'm just going in the championship. So, oh, good luck. He said, yeah, I don't need it, I'm going to win.
Yeah, prophesised it, didn't I? Yeah, I did.
Say it out loud and it becomes true.
Yeah, manifested it.
But then you turned over with a good friend of ours who we're doing the show with, hence why I'm coming down to talk to you, because the 13th of October, we return to the Grand Central Hall, but this time on a Sunday.
Yeah, on God's Day.
So Nelson, we do with Trinity Entertainment. Yeah. We co-promote with them at the show.
He's a good man, isn't he?
He's your manager.
Yeah, he is.
Top lad, isn't he?
Yeah, he's boss. Yeah. Boss. Looks after me. Doing the groundwork, probably as we speak, and helping me navigate my career.
Well, I think for him though, this must have been a great signing for you. I mean, I know he just signed Sam Maxwell at the time before Sam had retired, but the thing is, that's nepotism, because isn't he married to his sister or something?
Yeah, yeah.
But you just winning the ABAs, that was a great signing for him.
Yeah, I mean,
hopefully. I
always said that I'd only ever turn pro if I won a national title. That was my aim.
Right.
So I never looked past a national title when I was fighting as an amateur.
And did you always box at the Solly as an amateur? Was that your always your gym?
No, so I actually started boxing when I was 16 for Anfield.
Oh right.
I just went there to keep fit initially.
That Anfield North Merseyside gym.
Anfield gym.
There's a garage or something underneath.
I think so. Yeah. It's had a few different locations since I've been there. I started there, had a couple of fights there, and then I moved from Anfield to Croxteth. Had a few fights as a senior at Croxteth. And then when I was about 19, I moved to the Solly and was at the Solly ever since. Right. And then, so how have you found your way here? Because you was telling me before, it's basically convenient because this is round the corner from where you live. Yeah. I wouldn't just put it down to convenience. The level of training, the level of fighters that I'm working with, the stable that I'm with at the minute. I've got to pinch myself sometimes when I'm coming in. Do you feel, because obviously you're in your comfort zone at the Solly, because that was your amateur gym, where you had, the majority of success as an amateur. Yeah. But turning pro, it's a new journey, a new venture. So was it coming here, taking you out of that comfort zone to help propel you forward? I think I'm a better little fish in a big pond. Yeah. With no ego attached. Obviously, I won the ABAs, the Solly. Yeah. And I just felt like I was getting a bit stale in myself. I love the Solly. I love Paul Eddy. Love everyone there. I just needed the change. Especially when he's smaller than you. Yeah. We've got to stick together, haven't we? But let's go back then. So like I say, ABA champion 2023. You turned over. You had your pro debut. Was it on the Channel 5 show? Your pro debut? Was it? No, it was on the Zone. On the Zone card. On Fight Zone. Yeah. On Conor Butler versus Jay Harris. On the undercard for that. And it was Nabil Ahmed. Yeah. Who, again, one of these characters who's much better than his record. Yeah. I've seen him fight on numerous occasions. Good kid. I think not long ago he got in with Paul Butler. Yeah. Former two-time world champion. So the guy's game is a don't know what. Seen that, yeah. But it was a comfortable win for you. And then you have a little away trip down to the York Hall. Yeah. Probably Britain's most iconic boxing venue. Yeah. And it looked like it wasn't going your way because you had a terrible first round, but managed to turn it round and was unfortunate not to get the win. Yeah, I was climbing uphill after the first round because I got knocked down with a peach of a shot, and then I got pushed down and it got counted as a knockdown. So it was a 10-7 round. So I was in a 4-rounder, so I had to climb uphill just for the draw.
But it was a strange one, that, because it was only your second fight, and I think it was only his fourth fight. Yeah. And he's come in there with a winning record. He was unbeaten. He was 2-0-1. Yeah. Like yourself, a good amateur. I looked on his record. I think he'd been to the Haringey Box Cup final, Monkstown Box Cup final. You know, so he was a good kid, and I believe he could bang a little bit.
Yeah,
so
he could.
How did a fight like that so early on in your career come about?
Well, the short answer to that is, it's my job to fight. You know, I don't look at who's out there. I just sit down with my team. They put names forward for me, and you know, I train. Yeah. And prepare myself for it. You got to say the show was on the Friday. His name got put in the hat on the Monday. Right. And it was interesting. It made me feel a certain type of way. Made you felt like your own amateur days? Yeah, because a proper fight. Your last half of your amateur career, every fight's a 50-50 fight, isn't absolutely.
It? Absolutely. Where in the pro game, you wouldn't know yet because it's not happened to you, but normally you get 5 or 6 gimmies. Yeah. Where hopefully you'll learn something from each opponent. Yeah. You'll learn, you become slightly better. So later on, when you need those skills, you've got them there because you've learned them against these so-called Road Warriors journeymen. Yeah, yeah. Well, it was definitely a learning fight regardless, even in 4 rounds. I think if I had the 6 rounds, it definitely went my way. It was heading that way, I think. So like I say, even though not the result you want, a draw on your record so early on, but a lot of positives that can take from it, because I believe you said one of the knockdowns was a heavy knockdown, and you managed to get back up to it, get back to your good form, and boss the last 3 rounds and finish the fight really strong. So I think even though you wouldn't write it in the script and want it to go that way, actually, I've still got to show me mettle, didn't I? I was going to say, it might benefit you further down the line because you've been tested before you needed to be tested. Yeah, yeah. You like to think you get up and, you know, be a hero and fight on, but you don't know until you're actually in there and it happens to you, and, you know, I got the chance to show what I'm about. And you think we'd be nice to you and we'd get you a nice, easy fight to come back to. Yeah. But no, we haven't, because we've got a little tough Erick, I think he's a Mexican? Yeah, Mexican. Yeah. Erick Lopez, and I'd not seen too much of him until a couple of months ago when he fought on our show, where you're going to, the Grand Central Law against Jake Harrison. And I don't know if you know Jake. Jake was like yourself, a top amateur. Really good. I think he got to about 9 national finals, and he won a couple of them as well. So a quality kid. And he got in there with him and got back to winning ways, but Jake had just been knocked out. It's a big shot, that. It was a big shot. It was a big shot. And we bring him back with this kid who's got 16 wins and 10 KOs. Yeah. So, and we're doing the same for you. Yeah, it's a good way to get Jake back on the radar as well. You know, fighting a fighter that's not coming in to just lie down. It's good to get him back on the radar. Because this guy can bang a little bit, and the problem with him is if you hurt him, he doesn't shell up. Yeah. He comes back, he fights back. Yeah. He likes to fight his way out of trouble. A cornered wolf. A cornered wolf's a dangerous wolf, innit? This is a really good learning fight because I think, you know, he's not afraid who he gets in with. Like I said, Jake, former top amateur, you, ABA champion. I think the week before in our show this weekend, he fights a kid called Ibn Nadim, who's a very talented lad who I think in 2019 won, I think he was a weight above you, I think he won at 56 kilos, ABA champion. So this kid's fighting some of the best kids in our country and giving them all good tests. Yeah, yeah. Well, hopefully, I passed the test. Yeah, well, listen, I'm pretty sure you will, and I'm pretty sure you've become a better fighter for it. Definitely. That's the thing, isn't it? It's about, you know, if you can win 40, 30, is it a 4 or a 6? Yeah, it's a 4. 40, 36, and it'd be a dominant 40, 36, and that's a massive tick in the boxes. That's the plan, yeah. But I think it will make it easy for you because you're not going looking for him. This kid comes looking for you. And like you say, if you hurt him, if he comes looking for me, you'll find me, like. Do you like that though? I do. How would you describe your style? Because even though I've not really seen much of you, I've seen the last round and a half of the fight that we spoke about when you went down to York Hall.
Yeah.
And I couldn't believe the result because it was a draw. It was 37-37. Because the last round and a half that I watched, you were very dominant.
Yeah.
And so I didn't know about the 2 knockdowns in the first round.
Yeah.
So explain to me, if you were describing yourself, how would you describe yourself?
I'd say versatile.
Yeah.
Quite versatile. My style is based on who I'm in there with.
So you can adapt?
Yeah, yeah. I get in there with the Rubik's Cube. That's what it's like.
And how long does it take you for you to... Because in the amateurs you have to do it quick, don't you?
Yeah.
So, you know, like, if you don't suss them out in the first minute of the first round,
yeah.
You know, you're at a big disadvantage.
It's an uphill
sometimes.
battle, isn't it? It's an uphill battle if you don't work them out that quick.
And you feel like that's one of your biggest assets?
Yeah, I think my IQ is one of my strengths.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's 2 plus 2?
2 plus 2 is 4.
That's about as far as I go with the IQ test. But listen, I'm looking forward to it. So like I say, I do believe, I think it'll be a really good fight.
Definitely.
And we've got a load of top talent in on there.
Yeah.
And the most thing I'm looking forward to is a Sunday, mate.
Yeah.
It's a Sunday.
Yeah.
So,
nice early dart, because it starts in the afternoon.
Is the 13th going to be unlucky for someone?
Yeah, not for me.
For your opponent?
Going to be very lucky for me, yeah. I create my own luck.
If it goes your way, it'll be upsetting for him because he will no longer have a winning record. Because coming into the fight, I'm hoping he doesn't cause an upset on our show the week before.
Yeah.
But if he doesn't, he'll be coming into the fight with a level record.
Well, I apologise to him in advance. Yeah.
Right, well listen, good luck with the rest of camp. I know you're about to spar now,
yeah.
So I'll let you get on with that and I'll see you on the 13th, mate.
Yeah. Thanks very much.
Take care, mate. Bye.
Yeah, take care, Charlie.
One last thing, I was asking you before, is there anyone out there that you'd love to have a fight with? And you said to me before, you want a rematch. Yeah,
I do. That's something that I feel like I've got to put right for me to move forward in my career. So I want to get this fight on the 13th out the way, and then I'm going to be looking to pursue the rematch with Kareem.
And would you like that? Would you rather go down there again, or would you like to drag him up here and be
anywhere,
support?
Anywhere, anytime.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay then. Well, good luck with the 13th, and good luck with that one if it comes off, mate. Take care, Kurt.
Thank you,
Bye.
Lee. Cheers, mate.
For all boxing info, news, and latest interviews, amateur and pro across the north, click and subscribe. VIP Boxing Promotions. Also, Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook.